Welcome to W7 Live here in Neenah, Wisconsin. Good to have Ryan Ellerbush along. I am Connor Du Bois. And Ryan, it's good to see you up in the Northwoods here. Really not Northwoods, central Wisconsin, but north for you southern Milwaukee folk.
Yes, Connor. Thanks for having me tonight. Should be a great softball game here. Fox Valley Association conference matchup. We got the Kimberly Papermakers at the Neenah Rockets.
Yeah, kind of on paper looking coming in, both these teams basically tied right at the top of the conference. Three-way tie with Kaukauna. I believe Kimberly and Kaukauna got rained out last night, or maybe Neenah was supposed to play them. Regardless, both come in with basically two losses in the FVA. Neenah with 8 wins, Kimberly with 7. So battling right there for that FVA crown. So this should be a good one. It went 9 innings last time. Neenah was able to scratch out the win in the top of the 9th in their trip over to Sunset Park. So we'll see what happens here in this affair. First pitch is scheduled for 5 p.m., so just about 30 minutes away. Neenah taking the field now. We'll keep it here with some pregame footage of them taking the field, and Kimberly coming up next.
You're watching W7 Live.
I think my volume's okay.
Yeah, I was trying to kind of drink this a little bit.
Yeah, then he said to put up the graphic. Does he have the Kimberly Neenah graphic that you do?
Mm-hmm.
So what's 3 right there?
3, nothing.
Okay.
If we had another mic, if we had another headset. So 3's dead, 4's dead.
And then that's for the national anthem?
No, national anthem. So the microphone, where did I go with that? This guy is on the phone. Welcome back to W7 Live. Warm-ups are nearly in the books here in Neenah for a FVA matchup between the visiting Kimberly Papermakers and the host Neenah Rockets. Neenah is looking over there. They're feeling good. It's game day. It's Friday. It's Memorial Day weekend. School is out for some of them. I don't know for all these kids, but it's getting there. They can feel it. Ryan Eller-Bush joins us up here in Neenah today.
Connor, thanks for having me.
Yep. Gonna do some book, do the swab report, have everything going on for us. It'd be great. Allow me to get out there and do the national anthem and starting lineups like we like to do, W7 style. Get out there on the field and bring the girls right into the living room for you. So, about 10 minutes away here from first pitch, Ryan. Kimberly reached out to us and said, hey, we would love to do another game and let us know what you can do. And I kind of had this one circled in my mind after their game back on May 7th. Kimberly took the 6-5 setback in 9 innings. I figured this one here would be a good one. And not only is it going to be a good one, but they're fighting for basically first place in the top of the FVA. They will kind of control their destiny. Each team has a couple matchups left with Kaukauna and Hortonville, so they will control their fate.
Yeah, already May 28th, so I mean playoffs will be here in a couple weeks, right around the corner. Got a good pitching matchup today. For Kimberly, we got Morgan Stevenson taking the hill, and for Neenah, we got Savannah Knuth taking the mound.
Alrighty, well, I'm going to get out there for lineups and national anthems, turn it over to Ryan for a little production work, and we'll be right back.
One, two, three, Makers!
Hey, Coach, real quick, sorry, I don't want to interrupt. Keep having fun.
Session for a key at no charge. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and officials. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments,
Coach, we
or
need the
other
key.
intimidating or taunting actions will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site. Starting with number 4, sophomore Josie Hammond. Number 7, senior Kayla Krieger. Number 23, senior Becca Warzen. And now for your starting lineup, shortstop 22, senior Brooke Elstad. Third base, number 9, senior Mariah Stevenson. Center field, number 19, junior Molly De La Hunt. First base, number 10, sophomore Jaden Nelson. Second base, number 3, senior Morgan Vandervissen. Pitching tonight, number 18, junior Morgan Stevenson. DP, 32, junior Taylor Hasley. Right field, number 11, sophomore Lydia Stone. Left field, number 2, sophomore Megan McGinnis. Next tonight is number 12, sophomore Lily Burke. Coached by Jessica Hurd, assisted by and Carrie Burr. And now the starting lineup
Who's tripping?
for your Neenah Rockets. We are going to introduce our 4 seniors who walked and got their diplomas on Wednesday to that popular circumstance. Number 2, senior Taylor Chapman. 6, senior Carly Hillsaway. Number 20, senior Emily Bourne-Wild-Foreman. Number 11, senior, capping off her senior year, Tammy Cap. Congratulations, seniors. Finishing out the subs, number 12, junior Lutch. Let's hear you now for Abby Wolf. Number 19, sophomore Morgan Tipper Harwood. And now for your starting lineup. Shortstop, number 17, junior. First base, Maddie Jagovich. Pitching, number 9, sophomore Savannah Hitchin. Starting second base, number 13, sophomore. That's a lucky 13, Cliff Tanaka. Protecting home plate, catcher, number 18, sophomore Ty Piper. Left field, number 15, junior, Amara, bring it home, Kaminsky. Third base, number 3, freshman, Parker at home, Zipper. First base, number 16, sophomore, Kira, Techies are the best team, Tech. Right field, number 4, freshman, Taylor, she's got the power, Bauer. Center field, number 7, sophomore, McKenna. Minute to win it firm. Manager, junior, Kayla, keeping the water Groschel. The Rockets are coached by Steve Gross, assisted by John Zimmer and Delaney O'Leary. Formerly known as Decoration Day, Memorial Day became an official holiday in 1971. Those who have lost their lives protecting our freedom. Shortly after the second battle of
All right, we are back live with W7. National Anthem starting lineups are in the books. We are ready for first pitch between the visiting Kimberly Papermakers and your home Neenah Rockets. If you hear a little extra in the microphone this afternoon, evening, we are just about in the dugout, Ryan, with Kimberly. We are just about in there.
We sure are. We got a great seat to this one, right by the dugout. A lot of energy here. Let's get it started.
So leading thing off for Kimberly is going to be it's going to be their for Kimberly. That's going to be their shortstop, number 22, Brooke Elstad. She is a St. Thomas commit. St. Thomas just making the jump from basically Division III because they got kicked out of their conference for being too good, Ryan. So very quickly, Elstad ahead in the count, 3 balls, no strikes. That is number 9, Savannah Knuth, in the circle for the Rockets. And Blue says ball 4, so the Papermakers open things up with a walk. So Elstad leads things off with a walk, and that will bring up number 9, Mariah Stevenson, a Bemidji State University commit herself. So these two Papermakers headed off to the land of Minnesota, Ryan. She fouls that one back. So after going 4 straight balls to Elstad to lead off the inning, Knuth battles back very quickly ahead 0-2 here on Stevenson. A big thing, Ryan, if there's a scoring play, try to flip it to that second camera when they're coming So Stevenson staying alive, fouling him off. That one not quite there. Elstad caught stealing. So that erases the leadoff walk for Knuth. That ball is in the dirt early. An excellent job there by the catcher, Piper Alberg. PA announcer said she was protecting the plate tonight. She was protecting second base on that as well. So now 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 Stevenson, 1 out here in the early going. Knuth checks their armband, gets the numbers, fires fouled off. Excellent job staying alive. So Stevenson takes that one looking for the second out of the inning. So the leadoff walk for Kimberly was erased by Alberg. She got Elstad caught stealing. Stevenson goes down looking after a great battle with Knuth. And that will bring up number 19, Molly De La Hunt. Now, De La Hunt in their last outing, Ryan, her and Elstad were basically the firepower for Kimberly there. She had a homer and an RBI in that contest way back on May 7th.
Savannah will have a 3-up, 3-down inning. Let's see if she can get it.
And that one popped down the first base line and unable to make the play over there was number 13, Quinn Maranaka. Aranaka. Ryan, I had the notes and I still said it wrong. One ball, one strike now to De La Hunt. Two balls, two strikes.
Molly De La Hunt hitting .379 on the season. 20 singles, 12 RBIs, 2 home runs.
That one had the distance, but right size and wrong shape down the left field line into the tennis courts. So, De La Hunt and Knuth locked up in a little bit of a battle here. I think this could go a long way to determining this game, Ryan. I know it's early going, but I think if Neenah can get out of this. Here, 1, 2, 3. Excellent job there. Third baseman, who was that? Zipper knocked it down, knocked the line drive down, picked it up, and fired it across. That's a 1, 2, 3 inning there for the Neenah Rockets. So Kimberly got the leadoff runner on, could not bring her across as she got cut down stealing. Alberg threw her out at second. And after one half complete, Kimberly Rockets 0. Neenah coming to bat. You're watching W7 Live. Welcome back to W7 Live here in Neenah as the Rockets host the Papermakers of Kimberly. Leading off for the Rockets will be number 17, Maddie Jagadich, and their half of the first inning, sorry. We may have to, after this inning, we'll break the live stream and then we'll just restart it.
Mm-hmm.
So Jagadich takes first pitch strike. She lines one back up the middle, take a big turn there at first. She will hold, so the leadoff runner aboard for the Rockets. And that will bring up their pitcher, number 9, Savannah Kuth. First pitch swinging, follows that one back over our heads.
Savannah hitting .276 on the season.
That's a very battle-tested and a very battle-tested FEA too. Very good.
Nice bunt.
Lays down the sacrifice. So that'll be 6-3 on the putout. Sorry, actually that's going to go down 6-4 on the putout. Second baseman covering. Excellent sacrifice there by Knuth. And that will bring up number 13, Quinn Maranaka. So that gets by the catcher, allowing Jagadich to advance to third. She stands at third with one out here in the bottom of the first. Neenah looking to strike early. They were the last ones to strike there in the ninth inning. Back on May 7th, getting just that one run across there in the top half. Good enough for a 6-5 win that night. And they are looking to push out to an early 1-0 lead here.
Hitters count for Quinn here. 49 at-bats this season, 24 hits, good for a .490 average. Looking to push an RBI across here.
Very good eye as well. That one possibly right at the top of the strike zone. She lets that go by. Blue agrees. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes now. And ball 4, so Maranaka draws the 1-out walk, putting runners at first and third now. And making her way to the plate will be the catcher, number 18, Piper Alberg. She is definitely looking to find some green grass out there. Fakes the bunt, pulls it back. Has more or less to allow Maranaka to advance to second. So now second and third, 1 out, 1 ball, no strikes is the count. Alberg in the box. Morgan Stevenson in the circle. Alberg chases up high, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That home plate cam that you're looking at, brought to you by Connor Dubois, looks fantastic.
I didn't sponsor or pay for it, but we did have to climb the ladder a little bit. That'll be fun getting that baby down. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Alberg. Stevenson making just her, according to the stats on WIS Sports, just potentially her 3rd game back here.
Liner to the second baseman, caught, tried to get the runner back at second, but Neenah had slid in there safely. But that'll be 1 more out for Kimberly.
That's a big out there for Kimberly. To get that second out without the ball leaving the infield. Doesn't allow a run across the board. Keeps things knotted up at 0. But in the box now for the Rockets is going to be number 15, Amara Kaminsky. And Stevenson pours it across, strike one.
Kaminsky hitting .327 this season.
Good change of speed. Stevenson really liked that. She liked that call. You could tell she had a little smirk and a little smile on her face there. Said, yeah, I like that. Great call, Catch. Great call. Oh, she wanted that one. Oh, wanted that one. Either way, as it sits, 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Stevenson looking to put away Kaminsky. Just a bit inside there, and that will even things up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on for the Rockets. Trying to get across at least 1, maybe 2 runs here in their bottom half of the first. And that one's going to be fouled back into the tennis courts. And Alberg, sorry, not Alberg, it's Kaminsky. Battles back to a 3 balls, 2 strike count. Excellent job by her. After getting ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Stevenson really wants to put Kaminsky away here. Blue's gonna say she went on the swing, so strike 3. Stevenson retires the side. Neenah does leave 2 runners, and after 1 complete. Neenah 0, Kimberly 0, but coming to bat. You're watching W7 Live. All right, welcome back to Neenah, Wisconsin, and W7 Live. And it's the top of the second inning, still scoreless, 0-0, and leading off for the Papermakers in their half of the second is number 10, Jada Nelson. I want to grab in between the innings. I want to grab. So Nelson very quickly ahead in the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Knuth looking to find the zone again. Seems like that softball does have to be over the plate to get the call tonight. I mean, it seems pretty by the book strike zone, nothing wrong with that. I expect both teams to settle in and adjust accordingly. And there it is right there. Knuth fires back. 2 balls, 1 strike now to Nelson.
Nelson hitting .367 on the season, 17 singles, 4 doubles, 1 triple, and 1 home run.
And she chased one there in the dirt.
Count goes to 2-2. Knuth really wants to get this out here, get a good start to the second inning.
That one's popped up and going to be back into the tennis courts. So now very quickly the count evened up, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nelson looking to stay alive, finds some grass, puts something in play, and she stays alive. And takes one off the ankle. So the leadoff runner on again here for the Papermakers. And that will be in the form of Nelson. She walks it off for just a little bit. She gives the thumbs up over to Blue. And the ball back in play. So Morgan Vandermissen, she takes strike 1. Vandermissen, 14 hits, 55 plate appearances, 255 on the year. Does have 1 home run and 1 triple. They would take either of those right now, Ryan. But Morgan quickly in the hole, no balls, 2 strikes. 1 runner on in the form of Jada Nelson, who got hit in the ankle on a no ball, 2 strike count. Little change up there, down to the short. They flip to second, but she does not come up with it. Dropped the exchange, had the hand over the ball, but did not pick the ball up off the ground. So no force out there at second. So Vandermissen reaches on the fielder's choice. And now runners at first and second. Nobody out here for the Papermakers. They have a little something brewing here in the top of the second.
Again.
Morgan Stevenson there trying to lay down the sacrifice. Advance runners a second and third. That would bring the corners in just a little bit here for Neenah.
Kimberly trying to strike first in this game.
All right, and that doesn't really say too much because they had a 4-0 lead going into the 7th inning back on May 7th. And Neenah was able to strike for 5 and tie her up. But regardless, see if they can't jump out to a lead here and hold it today. She hits that one right back to the pitcher. Knuth picks it up, fires quickly over to third, and they're going to get the force out. So Nelson out at third base for the first out of the inning. And things remain the same, first and second, 1 out. Now batting number 32, Taylor Hazley. It's a big out there to get the lead runner, Ryan.
For sure. You thought maybe they would try to bunt to get the runner over, but
yeah.
Neenah heads up play. They knew the exact situation and went right to third base to try to get that lead runner.
You know, early on in the year, a ball bunted that hard back to the pitcher might catch the third baseman off guard a little bit just because you've been inside. You didn't have really a chance to practice it, but, 15, 16 games in the season now, pretty routine play. So Knuth out ahead in the count. No balls, 2 strikes to Hazley.
Hazley hitting 300 on the year, 40 plate appearances, 12 hits, 12 singles.
Gotta like that. Just a kid that puts the ball in play, move the runners. So wait for the balls to come back. A couple over in the tennis courts. A couple might have been on the roof behind us at the high school. But blue is restocked. And we're ready to go. No balls, 2 strikes. Knuth in the circle. Hazley in the box. She fouls that one back. Well, picked a good game to go to, Ryan. I mean, I see Doug Ritchie down there from Fox 11. Good buddy. Done a couple things for W7, a couple interviews, things like that, and it looks like NBC, I believe, is the other news station here. Zaleski Sports, our friends from the Wausau, DC Everest area are here. Must be a big game on a Friday, Memorial Day weekend, Ryan.
Definitely.
Gary got rained out, so we're the only show on in the land of W7.
Yeah, the field conditions here look really good.
For all the rain that we got last probably day and a half up here, it's a little soft, but nothing standing. 2 balls, 2 strikes now the count to Hazley. And she lines one out to the right center field gap. That's going to get down. 1 run's going to come in. Maybe 2. Nope. That's going to be Stevenson holding at third. But the Papermakers strike first. A rope single in the right center field by Hazley brings in Morgan Vandermissen, and the Papermakers quickly out 1-0 over the Rockets. So Hazley at first. Stevenson down there at third. 1 out, and Lily Stumpf in the box. She takes ball 1 in the dirt, and Hazley advances to second. Second and third, 1 out. 1 ball, no strikes. The count to Stumpf. Low and inside, strike number 1. So Lydia, 9 hits on the year, 1 home run, 2 doubles, 6 singles. Looking to get a little sacrifice there, or maybe find some green grass in the outfield and pick up 2 more RBIs, which would add to her total of 8 on the year. There's 1 ground to the second base. She will pick up the RBI, though. So nice job by Lydia hitting to the right side of the infield, driving in Stevenson. And it is the Kimberly Papermakers 2, Neenah Rockets 0. So runner at second, 2 outs. To number 2, Megan McGinnis. She takes ball 1. Ryan, looking at the averages, I mean, just about all these kids from Kimberly, I mean, upper 200s. I'd take every one of these kids in the Brewer lineup right now, Ryan.
Yeah, definitely a very good hitting team.
Good night. I don't think anybody from the Brewers are batting above 100.
Yeah, definitely love to see the offense here.
I mean, we got 2 runs here in the second inning. I mean, that's already outdone the Brewers all week, I think. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to count to McGinnis. Takes ball 2 in the dirt. Taking a quick look at the outfield, and they're kind of shaded over to the left field a little bit. You know, if you're a hitter, you can learn a little something from that because left-handed batter, they're shaded over to left field, and just about every pitch so far has been on the outside corner. They're obviously trying to pitch away here to McGinnis. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And McGinnis swings through that one, and that will retire the side. Papermakers do leave 1 out there at second base, but they do scratch across 2 runs there in their half. After 1 1/2 complete, Kimberly Papermakers 2, Neenah Rockets 0, but coming to bat. You've been watching W7 Live. We'll be back. All right. We are back live here in Neenah, Wisconsin for the bottom half of the second inning. Leading off the things for the Rockets will be number 3, Parker Zipper. She fakes the bunt, takes ball 1.
Number 6 hitter up for Neenah right now.
She's going to find some green grass out there behind the second baseman. So Zipper will lead things off here for the Rockets in their bottom half of the second. So each team so far, Ryan, has been able to get their leadoff batter on in all 4 halves here.
See if Neenah can make some noise here, down 2-0. See if they play any small ball or let Kira Tech swing away. The first baseman now up.
I would expect getting here to the bottom half of the lineup, 7, 8, 9. You know, those are your sacrifice kids. Those are the ones that are usually doing a lot of the dirty work. Sacrificing kids to second and third, getting things in the lineup rolled over to the top half of your lineup. So I would expect a sacrifice.
According to our stats, this is Tech's second game of the season. 5th at bat, gives a nice drive to right field, but caught by the right fielder for Kimberly. That's number 11, Lydia Stumpf, for 1 out.
So now in the box for the Rockets will be number 4, Talon Bauer.
Bauer hitting .258 on the season. Looking to get a hitter to move a runner over right here.
She takes strike 1, so 1 ball, 1 strike now to Bauer. Runner at first, and that is Parker Zipper, who led things off with a single to right field. She squares the bunt. Excellent play sticking with it. That was the third baseman, Mariah Stevenson, coming in. Didn't field it cleanly, kind of kicked it around. Zipper tried to get a little bit greedy with nobody covering third, but credit to the catcher getting all the way down there. Number 12, Lily Hurt, And she takes a laser, an absolute laser from Mariah Stevenson, and they cut down Zipperer at third. So now 2 outs, runner at first. And number 7, McKenna Herm in the box. Pass ball there will allow Bauer to move up to second. Might have been crossed up a little bit on the signs there. Hurt thought that one was gonna stay up, and it kind of dove there between the legs. That she's being very nice. Blue kind of blocked that one for her as well once it went by her, so they just giving Blue a little free time out.
Well, Herm now has a runner at second in scoring position. Let's see if she can drive her home.
Ball low, 2 balls, no strikes. The count to Herm.
And count goes 3-0. You don't want to walk the number 9 hitter. Maddie is on deck.
No, you don't.
Hoping to get a chance here.
You don't want to free pass the 9-hitter, that's for sure. Don't want to roll things over to that top. So Morgan Stevenson will look to battle back from a 3-0 hole here against McKenna Herm. Herm falls that one back, and we've got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second in the form of Taylin Bauer and McKenna Herm in the box. Looking to drive her in and cut this 2-0 deficit in half.
She's got the sign. She's ready.
So foul tip. Blue says it went to the ground first.
From our vantage point, I think she might have scooped it.
I think it just barely crawled in the glove. I don't think it caught any dirt. I told Blue before the game we don't have to go to New York. We can get the replay here for him, but not coming over here. Anyway, just a foul ball. Herm drives one down the right field line. That one foul as well. So she will reset. Stevenson will reset.
And then we'll have another big full count pitch right here coming at you.
She drives one out to left field with the wind. A little bit of a misplay.
Off the wall.
So that brings in Bauer. So a 3-ball, 2-strike. Stand-up double off the left field fence. We talked about it when we got here, Ryan, that this kind of 10 to 15 mile an hour wind is going to play with the softball a little bit, and especially with it blowing right to left out there in left field.
Man, what a nice hit by Maddie. I thought that might have a chance to get out, but right off the wall.
I thought the wind would allow it to curl around the foul pole. But
yeah, Kimberly's outfielder gave a great effort, but just lost it at the last minute, allowing 1 run to score here for Neenah.
I'm looking out there too, tough. She's starting in the sun, and then as she goes back, there's the shadow from the scoreboard. So your depth perception is gonna change on that ball a little bit too.
Wind blowing north-northeast, 18 miles an hour. So definitely a little windy here, but 54 degrees.
Beautiful Friday evening for softball. 1 ball, 1 strike now. The count to number 17, leadoff batter, Maddie Jagodic.
Pitch misses high. Count goes 2-1.
Well, as quickly as Herm got to second base there, she was there before that one even got on the fence. Anything in the outfield, I think, is going to score her here. So if Maddie can get one in play and get to the green grass, we're going to have a tie ball game, Ryan. As it sits, 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Morgan Stevenson looks to battle back. That she does. 3 balls, 2 strikes now. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. McKenna Herm and Jagadich in the box. She lines one out there to left field. But on the second chance opportunity, that is
Caught by McGinnis.
McGinnis. Nice job bouncing back on that after that last tough one. So after 2 innings complete, the Rockets leave 1, but they do get 1. So Kimberly 2, Neenah 1. You're watching W7 Live. Welcome back to W7 Live here in Neenah, Wisconsin. We play into the top of the third. It is Kimberly 2 and Neenah 1. We're going to kind of do the euchre flip-flop, and Ryan, going to hand over the play-by-play duties to Ryan Ellerbush.
Sounds great. Thank you, Connor. 22, that's Brooke Elstad coming up to bat, leading off for Kimberly here. Top half of the third inning. Brooks' last at bat, she reached on a walk. Count goes to 1-1. Brooke hitting .491 on the season. 8 home runs. Quite an impressive number. That pitch missed up high. Count goes 2-1 for the leadoff hitter. Nice pitch hitting the outside corner there, blew it right by her. Count goes 2 balls, 2 strikes. Climbing up the ladder, chase that one out of the zone for a strikeout. Nice pitch by Savannah Knuth there to record the out, and there's 1 down.
It's an excellent job coming back and getting Elstad. That's she kind of gets everything going for Kimberly, looking back through some of their games and their stats.
Yeah, she's an incredible hitter.
Going
no doubt about that.
Going to now a new Division I St. Thomas University out there in Minnesota.
Got Mariah Stevenson up to bat, playing third tonight. Gives a good drive here to left field. Neenah's camping under it, and they'll make the catch. Out there's Amara Kaminsky, squeezes it, and we have 2 outs. So 2 outs here. Coming to the plate for Kimberly, number 19, Molly De La Hunt, the center fielder.
You know, Ryan, we give you the Bob Euchre innings, and it goes like 1, 2, 3, 5 pitches.
Molly last time grounded out to the third baseman. Takes a ball to start this at bat.
Boy, it has turned out to be a beautiful Friday afternoon for softball.
Foul back by De La Hunt, makes the count 1-1. Yeah, 2 great programs here, Neenah and Kimberly. Both programs we saw during the girls' basketball season. Coach Brunell and Coach Collin doing a great job. Always very competitive in girls' basketball as well as softball. So great to see here. Great to have them back for another W7 game. Both coaches very grateful that we're here. As De La Hunt chases that up high, count goes 1-2. De La Hunt blast that to center. It's going to get over the center fielder's head. She's going for 2, and she'll be in there with a stand-up double. Molly De La Hunt trying to start a 2-out rally here for Kimberly. And Kimberly's back in business here in the 3rd inning. Innings aren't going that quick, Connor. Jada Nelson up to bat now.
She
Liner
gets
to
one
left field.
center.
That's going to split the gap. De La Hunt coming around to score. Nelson moving up to second for a double. Back-to-back doubles. And Kimberly has now a 3-1 lead.
It's a big for Kimberly. They're getting that run back they gave up in the bottom half of the second.
Two very nicely hit balls the last couple at bats. Number 3, Morgan Vandermissen now up for Kimberly. Takes a ball high. She reached on an error in the 2nd inning, came around to score. Count 1-0 to the second baseman, Morgan Vandermissen. Ball high, count goes 2-0. Morgan, the number 5 hitter for the Papermakers, would definitely like to see, try to get one more run across here to extend that lead. She hits a pop-up, got her jammed on the inside, and a catch by number 16 at first base for Neenah. That's Kira Tech. Looked routine, but she came in, charged it, scooped it, made a nice catch on that fly ball. And as we head to the bottom half of the 3rd inning, it's Kimberly Papermakers 3, Neenah Rockets 1. And we're back live here at Neenah High School. Rockets coming to bat. Kimberly pushes one run across in the top of the third as the score is 3-1 Papermakers. Up to bat for Neenah, number 9, the pitcher, Savannah Knuth. She takes the strike. Grounded out her last time up in the first inning. See what she's got here for the second at bat. Ooh, takes another strike on the outside corner. Count dips to 0-2 now. Savannah hitting .276 on the season. It's appeared in every game this season for the Rockets.
I think she's almost been on the mound for just about every of them.
Pitch barely misses outside. Count goes 1-2. Loving the energy so far by both these teams. Get some great views from our bench cams, or dugout cams, sorry. Ball misses low to Knuth. Count goes 2-2.
Speaking of which, see what Neenah has going on in their dugout. Bring it back live in the box.
Ball skips. Nice stop by the Kimberly catcher there. Started out 0-2. Now it's full count.
Scoreboard's always relative, Ryan. No balls, no strikes is what I had. But the official one is 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Pop up here. Nice catch by the center fielder coming in on that one. De La Hunt squeezes it for the out. She caught that ball right on the fringe of the grass right there between the second base and the outfield there. Nice catch by her coming in, reading that ball. And Kimberly's got one out.
Marinaka steps into the box.
Marinaka walked her first plate appearance in the first inning.
Almost batting 500 on the year for her. She sits on that changeup and just fouls it off.
Yeah, she's batting .490. Second in the team in RBIs with 16. Definitely a very strong hitter here in this 3-hole for Neenah. Count 0-2. Foul ball got on top of that one. Staying alive. Morgan Stevenson still on the mound here for Kimberly. Doing a great job. Has only surrendered, I think, 4 hits so far, but only 1 run. Ground ball to third base. Neenah comes up with it and makes the play at first for the out.
Nelson thought that was the third out of the inning. She fired off first base there, a little skip, and flipped it into the pitcher's circle like, let's go get the bats going again. And teammates like, hey, got to get 3. That's only 2.
Great job, great fundamentals there by Mariah Stevenson. Ball was hit right at her, got down low, gloved it, and made a great throw to first base. Nice strike to get the second out of the inning. And now Piper Elberg comes up for Neenah. The catcher. Foul ball here, right behind us. She had a liner to the second baseman in the first inning that was caught. Really struck the ball well, but goes as an out.
That's a near double play, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got my swab report notes here. Checking it. First base ump says she went around. No balls, 2 strikes. To the cleanup hitter for the Rockets, Piper Alberg. Pop-up foul. Makes the catch. Mariah Stevenson up against the fence there. And that retires the side. So after four complete, scores Kimberly 3, Neenah 1. We'll be right back. You're watching W7 Live. Top of the fourth inning here. Back on W7. Ryan Ellerbush here on play-by-play. Connor Du Bois alongside me, producing this inning for us.
Get the Cindy back over to the radio. The euchre.
Morgan Stevenson leads off the inning for Kimberly. Takes a strike high.
Yeah, I had that down as a ball before the umpire even called it. But hey.
She grounded out her first plate appearance this evening and takes another strike.
Very quickly 0-2.
Stevenson drives this one to left field, right at Neenah's left fielder, and she'll make the catch. That's Amara Kaminsky out there. One out in the top of the fourth. Number 32, Taylor Hazley coming up for Kimberly. Strike to start off this at bat. She singled her last time up in the second inning.
Boy, it really feels like Knuth has really found her rhythm here this inning. The last couple of batters there in the fourth or in the third.
Little off-speed pitch there, grounder to the shortstop. But Maddie can't come up with it, and Kimberly is going to get a runner on first. As Taylor reaches.
It's one of those little off-speed pitches that's hit with just a lot of spin on the ground. And as a fielder, you almost rather field the fast ones than the slow rollers.
Now up for Kimberly, the right fielder, number 11, Lydia Stumpf. Count 2-0. Her last plate appearance, sacrifice RBI.
That was a great piece of hitting by her, hitting behind the runner.
Count goes 3-0. See if she's taking this pitch all the way here, or if she might be allowed to swing if this one's right in her wheelhouse. Doesn't matter, misses high, and Kimberly's got runners on first and second here in the top of the fourth. Time is called, and Neenah's going to have a little mound visit here, try to settle her down. Kimberly could really try to blow this game open here if they can get any more runs here. Neenah, meanwhile, trying to keep it close, down 3-1. Still a lot of ball game left, but
yeah, I think you need to just go out there and remind yourself, hey, settle down, throw some strikes. We got force out now at every base except home, so remind your fielders, know where you're going when the ball's hit to you. If you bobble it, you're obviously getting a throw across the diamond at first. Take the easy out, and you're going to be sitting there then with 2 outs.
And it's hard, too, because she's been working so fast, and she got that first out so quick, and then, should have had a second out, but just a misplay by the shortstop there. Little bunt to the third baseman. Neenah charges it and makes the play to get the runner out at first.
Yeah, so a nice sacrifice there. Now a runner second and third, 2 outs.
Yeah, good play there by Parker Zipper, charging that ball, making a great throw on the first. And 2 outs, runners on second and third. And it looks like they're going to intentionally walk Brooke Elstad here.
Not a bad decision there by Neenah. They were able to retire her last at bat, I believe, but she had all the RBIs and basically everything for them in their last matchup. So that loads the bases now, but still the 2 outs though.
Mariah Stevenson up at the dish. Fly ball into short left. The shortstop comes over and makes the catch for Neenah. That's number 17, Maggie Jagadish. And that ends the inning. Neenah survives. They don't give up another run. They keep things right where they are. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Kimberly 3, Neenah 1. You're watching W7. We'll be right back. Back live on W7. Bottom of the 4th, Neenah Rockets coming to bat. Leading us off will be the left fielder, Amara Kaminsky. Struck out her first plate appearance.
So Neenah just getting through their lineup for the second time today. Kimberly's been through it three
times already,
yeah.
Yep. Nice pitch there by Stevenson. Catching the corner, and the count goes 1-1. Kaminsky on the season hitting .327. 18 hits, 7 of them double, so she definitely has some power in her. Ball low in the dirt. Lily Hurt's doing a great job back there, the Kimberly catcher. Not much has gone by her tonight. She's calling a great game. Little blooper hit to the right field. The first baseman comes back and makes the catch on it over her shoulder. Nice grab there by Jada Nelson, the first baseman. Those aren't easy.
Over. Tried to flip that over and just couldn't do it over there.
Gotta be quick on that center field cam.
Well, that's where Gary and I are talking. Really, we'd really like a 6th camera looking down the first baseline, and man, you'd have everything covered. So we'll have to put that in the appeal next year for the W7 homeschool contest. 6 cameras. Can you imagine that? We would have everything covered.
Third baseman Parker Zipper up for Neenah. Shows bunt, pulls back. Yeah, just amazing the amount of coverage and cameras that we have here. We have a lot of TV news stations, a lot of live streaming out there, but only W7 you can get all these camera angles, all this analysis.
Only W7 in the dugout cams. Only, the in-depth coverage.
Home of the one and only Swab Report as well.
Very true. Ed Swab's probably on a golf course somewhere this Memorial Day weekend. At least I hope he is.
Count 2-1 here to the Neenah third baseman. Kipper's hitting .296 on the season. Fouls that one back. Count goes 2-2. Trying to get some kind of offense going. Scored 1 run back in the second inning, but nothing since. Nice pitch there by Stevenson. Low in the zone, but Zipper was able to foul it back.
Neenah's trying to drum up some energy here in the dugout. Coming right at us here.
Inside, she was able to get around on it. Got jammed. She'll get another pitch here. Staying alive. She did hit a single in the second inning. Takes that pitch high.
Like the little toe tap. She brings that front foot all the way back to that back foot, a little kind of like a little toe tap. I like it. Nice little timing mechanism for her.
Full count pitch on the way. Here we go. Takes it high up and outside. Zipper reaches first. Trying to spark a rally here for the Rockets. Stepping in for Neenah, number 16, the first baseman, Kira Tech. First at bat, she flew out to right field. See what she can do here now in the fourth inning. Ball high. Tech's third game of the season, only her 6th plate appearance, according to the stats we've received. Swings at a high pitch, pops it up to the second baseman, and Kimberly comes up with the catch. Morgan Vandermissen showing good range and making the catch. 2 outs now for Kimberly. Strike to start off this at bat. Taylon Bauer up for the Rockets. Number 4, the right fielder. Bauer hitting .258 on the season. 8 hits, 31 plate appearances. Ball low in the zone, 1-1. Got some nice looking uniforms here today. Red, white. Neenah's got a little black in it too. Some sharp looking unis out here tonight.
They're essentially the same. The same.
Cursive across the chest. Neenah and Kimberly.
Nice throw down there by Hurt.
Back safely. Count 2-1 with 2 outs. Last at bat, Bauer was able to get on safely with a bunt for a hit. Takes that pitch for a strike low in the zone. Count goes 2-2. You know, Stevenson's not been blowing away these Neenah hitters by any means. Just 1 strikeout for her, but just a lot of good defense backing up her and Kimberly here tonight. Blows this one by her, though. And that's going to end the 4th inning.
Stevenson says, yeah, watch this, Ellerbush. I'll blow him by him right now.
Score remains Kimberly 3, Neenah 1. We're going to head to the top of the 5th inning here. We're going to get Connor DuBois back on the play-by-play. I'll switch over to producing, and we'll bring you some more softball here. Neenah, Kimberly, W7 Live. We'll be right back.
Welcome back into Neenah, Wisconsin, where the Papermakers lead the Rockets 3-1, headed here into the top of the 5th. Leading things off for the Papermakers is going to be their center fielder, Molly De La Hunt. She grounded out 5-3 back in the 1st, reached on a double in the 3rd, and scored. And she's first pitch swinging in the left field, but that is going to be caught by Kaminsky. So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 5th. And now batting number 10, Jada Nelson. She takes ball 1 inside. She got the scoring started for the Papermakers way back in the 2nd inning. Took one off the ankle, would eventually come around to score. She pops one up here, and that is going to be just out of play behind home plate. So Jada, 22 hits on the year, 17 singles, 4 doubles coming into the game, had one back in the 3rd, so 5 now for her. A triple and a home run. And that one roped in the left field. Nelson quickly down and around first base, so she is 2 for 3 on the evening. And it will be Morgan Vandermissen. First pitch swinging for Vandermissen as well. She singles in the left field. Left fielder has gotten a workout here. 3 balls, all hit out to her. Does result in 2 singles, though, for the Papermakers. And Vandermissen aboard. So Vandermissen at first, Nelson at second, one out here in the top of the fifth, and stepping into the box, scratching some dirt, Morgan Stevenson. Knuth pitch low in the dirt, 1 ball, no strikes to Stevenson.
Try to get some run support for herself here. See if she can come through with a hit.
So 1 ball, 1 strike now to Stevenson. She will look to add to, or should say help her cause here, add to the Papermaker run total. That one going to be down just behind Coach. I mean, the news networks didn't even flinch, but Coach is doing jumping jacks down there. Like, I mean, you're out there every day. You know, feel the ball. I love to see you feel the ball, fire it into the pitcher's mound there.
Kimberly really staying on top of the pitches so far here in the top half of the fifth.
They are
really driving that ball to the
Yeah.
left side of the field here.
Seems like they may have picked something up here. They, 3, 4, 5 batters have basically all been swinging first pitch. So that's going to be a pass ball. It gets by Alberg, and that will advance the runners. Nelson now standing just 60 feet away at third base, and Vandermissen will advance to second. So just 1 out here, 2 balls, 2 strikes here to Stevenson. She takes ball 3 high. A walk here isn't necessarily a bad thing if you are Neenah. You obviously want to get the out, preferably via a strikeout, but you don't want an out in the outfield because that's going to result in at least 1 run. And that's actually ball 4, going to be a walk. Coming home is Jada Nelson on the pass ball.
And she's going to take second base.
Very
Heads-up
heads-up base running there by Stevenson. So, now it is the 2 Morgans for the Papermakers. Morgan Vandermissen at third, Morgan Stevenson at second, and Hazley, the designated player, stepping into the box. Like Knuth trying to shake off a little bit of an ankle injury. Maybe got slid into there, trying to cover home. So 4-1 here. Kimberly Papermakers leading the Neenah Rockets in a battle for first place in the FVA. We got a foul tip. Getting back into the umpire. Take a little break here. So we'll take a quick little pause here as they tend to. The umpire who took a hard foul ball off the chest area. Kind of. So he was laughing a little bit there with both coaching staffs and the batter and Hazley. I don't think the umpire knew exactly what happened. He kind of asked, was it a ball or a foul ball? And Hazley kind of said, well, if you want it to be a ball, it could be a ball because she doesn't want to give up that free strike. But as it stands, it will be a foul ball, strike one. Little game reset. Morgan Vandermissen at third, Morgan Stevenson at second for the Papermakers, and Hazley in the box. Behind in the count 0-2. She sits on that changeup. She's going to pop one into center field. It gets down. Diving effort there by McKenna Herm. Almost one heck of a diving catch there for Herm, but the ball does get down under the green grass, and that drives in one run, pushing the Papermaker lead out to 5-1.
Come on, Lydia, you got it, babe. Come on, Lydia. I'm not quite sure why you said Morgan. Good try.
Now batting number 11, Lydia Stumpf. She reached on she had a sacrifice RBI and then did reach on a walk back in the fourth. So no official at bat yet here for her.
And they just caught Hesley stealing second there after that strike.
There you go.
Coach had the steal sign on first and third, but Neenah decided to throw it on anyways, was able to throw her out. Real nice play.
I was updating the book and kind of lost that there. So Neenah has kind of had to pay the piper here a little bit. I should say Kimberly has had to pay the piper there with Piper Allberg behind the dish.
Yeah, really nice throw down to second base. Applied the tag, ball beat her in plenty
Two
of
caught
time.
stealings for her and a called third strike looking for Stumpf, so she goes down with the backwards K. Kimberly does get across 2 runs. They leave one out there stranded at third in Morgan Stevenson, but they do get those 2, pushing the lead out to 5-1. It is Kimberly 5, Neenah 1, coming to bat in their half of the 5th. You're watching W7 Live. Welcome back to W7 Live here in Neenah, Wisconsin for a battle to stay atop the FVA. Kimberly Papermakers are leading the Neenah Rockets 5-1 here in the bottom half of the 5th. Leading things off for the Rockets is going to be number 7, McKenna Herm, who almost had one heck of a diving catch out there back in the top half of the 5th. She drives one in the ground back to the pitcher, Morgan Stevenson. Picks it up and fires it over to first. So 1 batter, 1 out. 1-3 on the putout, and that will roll the lineup back over to the top for the Rockets. Number 17, shortstop, Maddie Jagadich. So Jagadich takes strike 1, and it will be her 3rd trip to the plate this afternoon. Led things off for Neenah with a single back in the 1st and flied out to left field in the 2nd. Evens the count right there, 1-1. She takes ball 2. Jagadich, 29 hits on 61 at-bats this season. 18 runs. Batting a robust 475. So Stevenson now falls behind 3 balls, 1 strike to Jagadich. She puts a charge in the one just over the glove of the shortstop, Elstad. So Jagadich reaches with a 1-out hit, and that will bring up the pitcher, Savannah Knuth. Well, if you're following along with us, we got like the full production, Ryan. We got Gary back in the Oconomowoc headquarters, posting live updates off on Twitter and Facebook. And that one is lined hard to the third baseman. Mariah Stevenson fields that one, fires over to second base to get the lead runner in Jagadich. So Knuth reaches on the fielder's choice. But Jagadich out for the second out of the inning at second. And that will bring up number 13, Quinn Marnoka. Didn't make the update on this one. That one just fouled. Great effort by Stevenson. Nice little backhand there down the third base line. So Morgan Stevenson ahead in the count, 1 strike, no balls to Marinaka. Yeah, Marinaka in the hole, 0-2. She will look to get on and extend things to Alberg, who has had a nice night behind the plate. He's gunned out 2 runners down there at second base. And it's going to be a ball outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Marinaka. She reached on and walked back in the first and grounded out 5-3 in the third. Nice play there by the pitcher, Morgan Stevenson, with the little glove flip over to first base. Nicely done for her. So the Rockets go quietly with the exception of that Jagadich reaching and then Savannah Knuth reaching on the fielder's choice. Very quick inning there for the Rockets. And we head to the top of the 6th. Kimberly 5, Neenah 1. You are watching W7.
One.
We are back live on W7 with Kimberly Papermakers and the Neenah Rockets. They are both atop the FVA. Kimberly looking to avenge an earlier loss to them this year. They lost 6-5 back on May 7th, exactly 3 weeks ago on a Friday evening over at Sunset Park. But they lead things here in the top of the sixth, 5-1 over Neenah. And it's Megan McGinnis in the box and behind, no balls, 2 strikes. We talked about this before, Ryan. You know, this bottom of the lineup, she got a sacrifice bunt back in the fourth. Here trying to get on now. Trying to get on and be on base for that top of that lineup. Knuth looks to put her away. She's ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I think this is big for her to get on because they do not, I think with an open base, you are going to intentionally walk Elstad again. I think Neenah would be happy putting her on. With a runner at first, you're not going to necessarily want to intentionally walk Elstad and then put a runner at first and second, nobody out.
I'm hoping for our sake we get a chance to see Brooke hit.
I would love to see her. She had two bombs against them back on May 7th.
Full count here.
So McGinnis doing her job. She was behind in the count, 0-2, battles back now. She is in charge, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, so she does her job in the 9-hole, gets the leadoff walk, and that will bring up number 22, Brooke Elstad. So Knuth to check the armband, gets the number. And fires in there, strike 1.
Still got pretty good heat on that fastball here. I know we're in the 6th inning, but
for the most part,
she's throwing a good game.
For the most part, Savannah has done a great job working ahead in these counts. Just 3 walks on the day for Savannah. 4 would have been McGinnis, actually. But credit to the Kimberly Papermakers. I mean, they have earned those. They haven't been, they call them free passes, but there it is. McGinnis puts a charge in the one. It's going to be out there in right field. And it's a center fielder coming all the way over. They collide, and the ball drops. But that's a tough play. I mean, that ball's hit almost right at the right fielder. Center fielder covered a lot of ground on that. I know the golden rule usually is center fielder's ball for everything, but that was almost out right over there behind that gap between first and second base. It's a heck of a ground to cover there by McKenna Herm.
Yeah, I got a heck of a shot on that with our center field cam.
That one driven into the left field. Okay, it's going to be Herm again. And she runs into her left fielder now, but she hangs on to make the catch and gets it back in, and that'll hold the runners at first and second. So we're going to have a timeout here. They're going to run out there and check on Herm. We will take a quick break, and we will be back. You're watching W7 Live.